Hello and welcome to the Lion's Den. Hello and welcome in. All signs, whatever comes out is what we're going to do tonight. I don't sweat on my cards. Don't do that. Hello, Christy Timothy. Welcome in. Welcome in, Christy Timothy. Welcome in. Oh, let me raise this up. Get a little more comfortable. Hello, Leo Queen. Welcome in, Leo Queen. We'll wait for some people to find the room. On your way, and please hit that like button. Subscribe if you'd like the channel content. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. As I drop my stuff, here we go. We'll start with Aries. And Aries, I'm sorry, you guys got cut off, so I'll make yours a little bit longer. That's what we'll do for you guys. For those Aries sun, moon, or rising signs. That's what's going to go down tonight for you guys. I'll put this somewhere where it's not going to fall. Hopefully it won't fall there. I did not give myself enough time, but I'll make the best of it, like we always try. All right. Let me see. Turn the volume off. I don't want nothing pinging in my ears. Welcome in, Lisa. Welcome in, Barbara. Literary Goddess, hello. Sabrina, hello. Susan, hello. Monica, hello. Sabrina, hello again. It's the same Sabrina. Thank you about the haircut, by the way. Appreciate that. I needed to do something. It's just been dreadfully hot up here. Probably dreadfully hot where you are if you're in the United States. I saw a client before I came out online. Not a spiritual client, by the way. He doesn't know about my spiritualness. No, I don't tell everybody outside of my channel. Some people ran into an old co-worker that's friends of a friend, and he was with that friend that I met him through. His name's Foley, and he was like, "What are you up to these days?" And I'm like, I work construction and I do psychic stuff. I ran into him going into a store, looking for like ant spray for around the house. And he's like, "You do what?" I'm like, "Psychic stuff." He's like, "That shit scares the hell out of me." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I bet. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody." But I mean, this goes back to 2005. I worked with both those guys. It's a long time ago, 17 years. And that client I brought up, that I was at his house, the first time I worked for that client, oh my God, it was like 2000. And they're still a client, but that's more of painting or fixing things up on their house. And that man, William, he's 89 now. And I when I started, he was in the military, so I never met him till later in life. We always dealt with his wife. I don't think he knows that. They used to own the house beside them and the other house, and that when he was in the military and I was a teen, I was fixing his house, working with my father. But here we go. Here we go for Aries. We're going to start with Aries. Whatever wants to show up for Aries. Whatever wants to show up for the sign of Aries. Here we go. What do we have for Aries? What's the message for Aries? Okay. What else is here for the sign of Aries? Give me some more for Aries. Some of you guys, is it a water sign, fire sign, air sign? There is a past tense energy you dealt with that I feel as if there's a past tense energy right off the bat with these three cards. I'm going to explain this to you. There's something that's lingering. And are you allowing this to linger in your energy, or are they playing this rope with you? Is this like the rope-a-dope game, Aries? Is that what's going on? Two of Wands reversed with the Queen of Swords upright and the Death reversed. My card's over here, and I'm like, the Death reversed is coming out. And the card over here, the cards I'm not using, has the death there. And I'm like, you showed me death twice. And now death showed up in your third position. I'm like, yeah. This to me is like, are you trying to decide if you'll play around with another fire sign, deal with another fire sign? Potentially, some of you could be. Some of you, it could be the communication with a water sign or an air sign as well. This is what the cards are showing me so far. What else is here? For Aries, show me some more. Clarify these three, please. All right. Aries. Did you deal with somebody? It looks like you may have dealt with somebody that, like, you're like, no, that shit's over with. And then you think about the Tower moment. This isn't something you're unaware of. You think about that. It's almost like I get the energy like you like it, like you played in something, you liked it, but you don't know if you want to entertain it again. What in the hell? Give me some more on the Tower and the Moon. Death and Tower. Clarify that one. You like the back. I don't know who this is for, but Aries, you like the back and forth. It's telling me. What the? All right, and it could be an definite. Could be air sign, water sign, maybe a fire sign. You start out with the Two of Wands reversed and the Queen of Swords. That's like somebody that wants to deal with something that they kind of know it gets them fed up. It's like they know they get fed up with this person or the situation around that specific being. Death card reversed to the Tower. Oh no, I'm not going to deal with that shit again. I'm not going to hang on to that. But secretly, you are on the fence about communication, is what this tells me. What else is here? Aries. Some of you don't think it's worth your time. Page of Pentacles reversed. Your time, your effort. Some of you are like, I don't have the strength to put up with it. But parts of you want to? Like, what the fuck? Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. The emotionally, like, trying to stay withdrawn or keep it at a no-go with the Death card above it. Strength with the Tower. Trying to tell yourself, go to the bottom. Some of you are telling yourself, what the cards say is some of you are telling yourself in a situation that you've dealt with that you're emotionally trying to keep your keep it in check, like not let it bother you or feel like it's in your way. But some of you know, it's no secret, I feel like, that you're holding back, you're withholding this feeling that's above the moon. It's like you hold this in secretly, that you know it upsets you and you know you want to dabble with it, with the Page of Swords above these two. So there's an interest here you may have dealt with that it's not fully out of your energy, is what I'm seeing. One more. Some of you guys won't really. So I've got a couple stories. So it's like somebody here thinks about it and they think about the celebrations that they could have had, and they're trying to make a decision on this, or if it would make them emotionally happy, or if it's a good idea emotionally to get into what with somebody, a reconciliation. There's another story here. So some of you Aries feel that way, like, fuck, I want to reconcile. Others of you, it's telling me you want balance. There has been a lot of patience, or you were hoping for a lot of patience to get balance. Some of you, this could just be in general with the past person or the new direction you head in with the next person. But it's like, I want balance. If it's somebody from the past, King of Swords and the Devil, you don't talk to them, or you don't trust it. You think it's kind of a little too heavy. Somebody's obsessively holding on to it. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands upright, looking away from the Devil. Some of you may ignore this, not build with this situation, and continue to keep trucking and moving on, looking for wish fulfillment somewhere else. feeling like that's how you can get your balance or not be juggled. A lot of you are also going to focus on your finances. It definitely correlates to that Ace of Cups card. It does feel like this is something you've developed or that's been something of the past. Anything else for Aries? Judgment and Knight of Swords. Some of you are like, do I take... So if somebody from the past comes into Aries, I feel like you're like, do I trust it? Do I go after it? Do I be emotionally receptive? Come on, Aries. Do you be emotionally receptive? There you are. Or do I say no to building with it and stay on my own path? Give me a little bit more on this for Aries. I need to shuffle this once or twice, and then we'll ask. 1 and a 2. What's going to happen? I don't know what it's going to say because I got 2 storylines. So some of you are good with like, nope, keep it to the left. Others of you are like, nope, I'm bringing that home, or I want to bring that. I want to play with it again. What else is here? Aries, clarify whatever you can. Some of you just don't trust the situation. Some of you, it's lack of trust or wanting to move in that direction. Ace of Wands reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, and have already given it plenty of thought. But it's like, so some of you are definitely trying to move away from it, but you let it fucking give you those little flashes in your mind kind of shit. Some of you know this. Some of you know this, and it's like you go back and forth with that thought or the intuition of it. At the end of the day, I think you're going to say, no, it's too much to work with. 10 of Swords. It almost seems like it's going to be too much to work with, or you're like, my structure is more important at this time. Wheel of Fortune. This is something that's been emotionally, this has been an emotional secret for some of you. Some of you keep this emotionally to the wayside. Don't tell people this shit. Some of you keep this locked inside. I don't know. As soon as I saw the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Cups, the card I saw just like grilling me psychically was the Moon card, which is in this pile, buried. I can't see it anymore. And some of you, it's like you want to put the burdens down, but you hold on to the thought of the emotions of it. You're trying not to carry the weight. You do think about it or wanting to play with it, but every time you do that, you start to focus back on yourself and the stability. Some of you might know it just needed to be something you needed to end. Look at this. You've got her once, now you've got her twice. Some of you know the focus you want is on yourself at this time. But you gotta detach from this because you got this as well. Some of you may not want to fight for it. I just said some of you may not want to fight for it. Some of you are going to either look at new, exciting things. And if there's a past connection, the way the reading's showing me, a lot of you aren't going to try to bring it back together. You don't see the happiness in this situation. Star card reversed. Go to the bottom. It's a past person. Something you had built up with or developed in the past. That's what I've got for Aries. Okay. Aries, I'll give you a little bit more. How long are we in? 13 minutes. I did tell you guys. You guys got cut off. The last reading I did, you guys got like a 2-minute reading. So I was like, no, I got to give them a little bit more. Show me anything else for the sign Aries with the small deck. What else do we have for the sign of Aries? Just rip them. You're focused on yourself, your finances, being grounded, very, very passionately, very passionately, and some of you guys could either have somebody wanting to travel towards you, or there's a direction you want to travel towards as well over the summer months. The King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Moon, the World reversed. You got a lot of King energy here. King of Swords. Some of you aren't going to want to sit still or at your house, is what I'm seeing. Some of you will not want to sit still at your house. The House card is in reverse. Give me something else for Aries. There you are. Okay. So the little extended part here, what I see for you, going very into like your finances, your career, changing your health. Changing your health. Some of you, I just heard habits or some kind of habits you may have, whether it's eating junk food. I feel like you're going to get out more for some of you. I just see you getting out more. Or traveling. Eight of Wands with the Moon. This is something that you know you've been wanting to do or seeking to do and are probably going to do very soon if you haven't already done it. The World card reversed with the King of Swords. Some of you are going to take this pursuit or this action. Some of you, it could be a business trip too. Some of you, I don't know why to tell you, it could be a business trip where it's not that close to your house. But some of you, I just feel like you're going to get out of the area. I don't think some of you, if it's been because of a love situation that just felt like it couldn't tap itself in or dance its way over to you, you're not really wanting to juggle the headache of the situation. And you came back out at the end of this reading. You came out twice in both my tarot decks. So somehow it's recognizing something about that you may want to, that you're either moving on from a heartbreak or juggling situations in love or being focused on it and focusing on your materialism, your outlook in life, your feeling towards something about your exterior, wanting to change something about your exterior as well. That could be something Aries does. Just what I got for you. That's the message I have for you guys. And you end with the Emperor and the Chariot. We're going to move on to Taurus. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Taurus, let's get you on the board. Let's get you on the board. One of these times I'll have headphones in, I think, and I may play music. I just don't know if my microphone will pick it up. And I don't want them to give me problems on my channel, but I'd like to be able to listen to music while I do this. Ooh, hold on, guys. A death card snuck in the other deck. The card that I just showed because it was like it was showing me with these from Aries. Taurus, whatever wants to come out. Taurus, whatever wants to come out. All right. What do we have for the sign of Taurus? Give me some clarification for this sign. Taurus, if you've been feeling stuck in stability or if you've made a right decision, you start with the manifestation card. Some of you, if there's been some kind of wish fulfillment you were going after and you felt hung up in suspense, I don't feel you being stuck in suspense anymore. Some of you may have felt like you left somebody out in the cold and chased after your stability. I don't know who that's for, but that's kind of primarily what it's saying. This could have been somebody who wasn't ready to see you go, with the 10 of Cups reversed. The secret may be out. What else is here? I don't know what this is. I'm getting like somebody's wanting to see you do well, but they're holding back on the fact that you may have left the situation. that you're like free and clear of a situation. This could be a family situation as well. The Tower, reverse justice. It's almost like they're happy to see that something came to an end and that you're going after this. It's like this person wants to see you this way. They may not feel all that great at home, or like to be alone. I don't know what that's all about. For some of you, this is Taurus. This is an air sign that I just feel like they're hung up or thinking about how they want you back or want you in around them. You might have moved. Some of you might. Yeah, look at this shit. Some of you might have moved away or moved out. If not away from, you're at a distance. For whoever this reading could be for, you're at a distance, Taurus. I feel like if it's you that's at the distance, this person's struggling with it. Or they're worried about when you become at a distance. Whatever. Okay. I feel this is like, if it hasn't happened, it's coming soon. Show me something else with Taurus. Why? I get like somebody's sad. My cards are showing me that somebody's sad. It's somebody that was always around you or you were always around them. And now it's like they're looking over at the situation, recognizing the growth has stopped, or like the power of two, for whatever reason to say that the power of you and them, whether it was a lover, a friend, a family member, the power of two is gone, and they're trying to get over the heartbreak of a situation. They're really trying to get the strength to kind of like release what's going on. Some of you, the story I see here, this feels like a family reading. It's like they want to get balance, or they want to see you get balance. Justice reversed, the juggling situation. They could be having a hard time with the situations in life, or had a hard time with juggling situations in life. The person you dealt with, Taurus, whether it's family, lover, friend, whatever this is. But it's like the Two of Cups with the Three of Cups. I almost feel like they know that you're gonna go after something good for you. And a lot of this goes to this. Some of you guys are moving in a direction solo. And it's somebody's having a hard time watching you do that. I don't feel like you're going to compete with it, or they could be upset that you're not competing with it, or that they don't have the control of it, with the Emperor staring at the moon and it's not a secret. The secret's out. They could be a little upset or financially restricted at this time, and also be up in their head with the situation about that. Somebody doesn't like the outcome here. And it could be a fire sign, earth sign, air sign. They don't like the outcome. This keeps them up late at night. They're struggling with balancing this out, or watching somebody kind of transform on their own, and maybe take on new things in their life on their own. Letting go of somebody maybe that's growing up kind of energy. If somebody said, no, that's not the story, they'd be lying to themselves and not trusting their intuition. Bottom of the deck. This person's hurting emotionally, because I feel like they realize you're going to explore the world, or just make fast movement into the world, and they're not a part of it. It's not a very negative read. It's more like they see you, they see you like this, but they're struggling to have patience for you to go, or to watch the options. Seven of Cups. Some of them may also think that you're confused on where you're going to go, or how you're going to handle it, or if you're ready to handle this, or make that move, or take off. some of them are hoping that you take action towards moving towards something close by to wherever you are. Like you rush towards going in a direction that's more local than far away. I don't feel like you're doing that. I don't feel like this is for a reader. Like I don't no. I don't feel like you're doing that. I think you're leaving something in the past. I feel like you're starting something fresh for yourself. Page of Swords. It definitely could be a water, air sign, fire sign, maybe earth, any element, but it's almost like you're not going to let anything distract you, and you're going to try to reach your happiness. And this could be somebody younger that's doing this. Page of Swords energy in the reverse. I'm just going to give you this. Definitely feel like it's an air sign or an air sign, earth sign. Air sign, earth sign a lot on this reading for some reason. Another earth sign like yourself or an air sign, maybe water, could be fire, but more air. Every time Queen of Swords just came flying out. 10 of Swords is in front of that. In between's the Sun. Waiting to see what action you take or go after. Anything else? Clarify. This may not be everybody's reading. This one feels very specific. I just get this theme where somebody sees you taking on the world or taking on a lot of responsibility. So some of you could be just taking on a lot of responsibility around work. And not feeling like you're getting the celebration you deserve. Others of you are taking like a whole new part of yourself and moving in a new direction without somebody. And because of it, this person's kind of stuck on the thoughts of that celebration or thinking about all the times they've spent with you is what I have. This is a different kind of reading. It feels like a young energy too, by the way. Somebody who's young. Somebody who's very passionately and trying to figure out which direction they're going to move in. Okay, that's what I got for Taurus. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. Just a second. All right, Gemini. Here we go. I wonder how much that one made sense. I don't know where that one was coming from. Or like how many of that could have taken home for. I don't know. That one was gonna throw some curveballs. Here we go. Gemini. Let me make it so I can see you guys. I did put Gemini's up there. Hello, D.A. Gaff. Hello, Devilish. Hello, Patrice. Gemini. Whatever comes out. Here we go. I had to fill that up. It's more like water than juice. Gemini, whatever comes out. It's a secret, Gemini. I'm not going to tell you. That would drive a fucking Gemini nuts. What's here? Silence is here. You could not be in communication with somebody. Justice reversed. The King of Swords reversed. It could be you're not communicating very well with somebody in general or with another air sign. Some of you feel like somebody lacks patience. Some of you Geminis feel like either you lack patience with the situation you dealt with and have no more fucking patience for it, or they lack patience with you, is what it shows. What else is here for Gemini? Show me more. Queen of Wands. Somebody's heart is closed the fuck off, whether it's the person you dealt with or it's you, Gemini. whatever comes up. Some of you guys are struggling. I just gave you a completely different reading. Okay, I remember giving you guys a reading. Bottom of the deck, here you are. We're putting you down under temperance. Some Geminis out there need to be very patient. I don't know if you listened to my last reading, Gemini, but you probably should have. I do believe I told your sign, and I'm surprised I remember this because I don't usually hold on to what I tell specific signs. I do believe I told your sign that I felt like you were going to be very intuitive or insightful. Some of you are ignoring it. My reading, after I just gave you one hell of a blast of like a positive reading, some of you are ignoring it. Or not focusing on things in a way that your heart isn't open to a situation. It's either the person you dealt with or that's what you're doing. Gemini. Is Gemini doing this or is it the other person? Flip it. You're doing it. You're doing it, Queen of Swords, with the 5 of Swords. A lot of you are doing this. That's what I felt too. And look at this. Air. It's just going to bother you. Some of you are lingering with past situations that you're not supposed to be playing with, and it's causing more upset. More things to make you feel upset, drained, bothered. Some of you, if you don't move on from past tense energy, it's going to keep you stuck. Gemini, it's going to keep you stuck. I'm not doing that. My reading's calling bullshit. All right. My reading's calling bullshit on the Gemini that says I'm not doing that. My reading says you are. And for my reading to tell me that that's what you're doing, are you trusting your intuition? Are you paying attention to the last reading that was given you by me? And for me to remember your last reading. I think, I don't know. You know what happened? I gave you guys a 40-minute reading and it came out in that reading. That's why I remember it. It wasn't like an all signs where I skipped you guys and I forgot to give you your reading. So you got your own reading like I almost did for Aries. Instead, I just gave Aries a more in-depth reading. But there's something here where you're not trusting your intuition or you're stuck and you're not moving away from something. It's a past situation. It's something of the past that you're holding on to. It's like you're avoiding, even if you don't build in the direction, it's like you're avoiding to do anything. Kind of just letting time pass. Temperance reversed. Putting some fucking water in one cup, pouring it in the other cup. Expecting a change of a situation, but there's no fucking change. The Queen of Wands. Some of you are definitely not talking to somebody, or you're not really trying to obsess with anything. You're trying to learn to be patient. Either you feel like they're ignoring you or you're ignoring them at this time is what that tells me. Somebody's very unsure of what to do in the love department, whether I build with it, I trust building with it, or I don't. This could be I feel like this is you, Gemini. I feel like this is you. Some of you are like, is it worth fighting for? Is it worth my time to connect with it? Some of you aren't sure. This is I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm confused reading. Thanks, Gemini. Trying to confuse me too. 3 of Swords. This could have been something hard for you. You are working at the end of getting over it. Look at how much past is involved. Past. More past. And then there's the pretty old person who's struggling to release the situation. The 9 of Pentacles. This could affect your health if you're not careful. I bet you're going to get the 4 of Swords. Maybe your health, maybe your sleep. Doesn't mean you will, but you might. Anything else? And the key factor with the past situation, mulling over it or not getting away from this energy, running in circles kind of bullshit, is that you're not, it's keeping you suspended, stuck, when really the ideal energy is for you to move on. Get the strength to move on. It's almost like you know that you need to move away from something. Something you might have held secretly, might not have told everybody. But something was meant to stay dead in the cold. You weren't meant to manifest with something. You were not meant to manifest towards something. Go to the bottom. Holy shit. And if you think this reading's wrong and it's resonating, I don't think it's wrong. The Knight of Wands, something that you might have wanted to play with that landed on its fucking head with the Wheel of Fortune upside down. It's almost like you pick somebody up by an ankle and you watch all the change fall out of their pockets, but the change is stuck in their pockets because they're not changing the situation. Page of Pentacles, lack of growth. Three of Pentacles, more lack of growth or building forward movement. This is a reading where somebody's like not knowing if they want to move towards it or if they feel like it's worth, or if it's worth their investment right there. Do I rush towards it or is it worth my investment? Am I being breadcrumb kind of energy? Back and forth energy. You started with the Page of Pentacles reversed. Now you have it, the Knight of Pentacles upright. This is somebody like this, confused. This is I'm a confused mess on, do I move on or do I build with this situation? Some of you, this could be a brand new connection. Some of you, it could be a fucking Aquarius. Fuck. What's that all about? That you are emotionally drawn to or attached to. Gemini, looking at you. You heard me, Gemini. King of Wands. Very conflicted and not happy with the stability that you're sitting in for some of you. Emotionally trying to move out of this feeling or energy because you want to feel complete. Some of you don't feel complete or like the stability that's in a situation. Or there's nervous energy about stability. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. 7 Pentacles. 4 Pentacles. The only card upright is the person who's wondering about the situation. The Nine of Wands with the home situation or the money situation. So it's like somebody's confused in a love situation, but also stuck with a work situation. And where to invest emotionally. Somebody's really got some homework to do. There's a Gemini out there that's got some homework to do. I feel like that reading was confusing as hell. I'm going to give it a little bit more. And how about that shit? I said it may be an air sign you're focusing on, an Aquarius. Look at the one card as I pick these up that fucking dropped. I remember specifically saying to some of you, so either you're paying attention or watching an air sign, or there's something to do. It's almost like there's something you may want to manifest. It feels like an Aquarius. I'm going to say it. I feel like somebody's watching an Aquarius or an Aquarius. I'm going to say it. Feel it. Say it. Somebody's wondering if they should pursue it, move towards it. The Star, the Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Could that be you, Gemini? May not be for everybody. I don't know whose energy I'm grabbing. Maybe I know a little more than I said. Maybe. Let's keep going. What else is here for Gemini? Here we go with the same bullshit. Oh my God, Gemini. Didn't this already come out? Oh my Lord. Not knowing if you want to play with it or build with it or if you want to walk away. Confused as shit. Look at the readings repeating itself. The cards are just in different fucking order. Someone's going to take the time and balance to learn and grow in the direction they want to move their ass. That's the reading I have for Gemini. Somebody might be self-sabotaging themselves from this learning or growing experience and holding on to shit that they shouldn't be holding on to or building towards. And it's putting a damper in what they want. Gemini, this one's a real one. This is like if this feels like your reading, don't ignore it. If it's not your reading, it's not your fucking reading. Don't force something to fit like a glove if it ain't the fucking glove. You know, you ain't fucking OJ, whatever the fuck his name was, Simpson, whatever, the bastard who murdered somebody. You ain't OJ. You ain't the dude locked in jail where the glove fit and shit. All right? The Devil reversed, and I'm almost drinking the wrong Red Bull because you're getting me kind of hot and bothered. The devil reversed with building. There's something you're supposed to leave in the past that you ain't leaving in the fucking past. And some Geminis are watching this like, motherfucker's right. Those are the people I want to watch this channel or pay attention to this channel. The people that can handle what I have to tell them. Not the fucking people that want to watch me blow smoke up their ass. Or that I just intuitively, psychically, mediumly will look at your name. And over time, if I really want to take the time, I could tell you if you'll be on this channel or not down the road. Do I do all that? Fuck no. It takes too much energy. What else is here for Gemini? Are you carrying too many burdens? Some of you, it's... Maybe you're trying to manifest it in a new connection. Others of you are wanting to manifest. It's almost like some of you are trying to manifest a new connection. Could be an Aquarius. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra that's giving you hell, or had dealt with a Libra that's giving you hell, or a fire sign. Why is she overlooking that? Give me something on Gemini. Complacent energy. Some of you Geminis have gotten really complacent with things that have just seemed like they're too much to deal with or carry on with. And that's probably why you're sitting still. Some of you might also be looking at other options. Some of you may be looking at other options or looking at other options to celebrate or have been doing this. And I feel like there's somebody watching that's been doing this. Some of you guys are very emotionally frustrated with a work situation too. Or worried about a celebration. Some of you guys are really nervous. There could even be a work connection for some of you. You could be focusing on somebody at work is what this kind of shows me. Where emotionally or there's something at work that makes you feel very like, fuck. That you feel like you can't build with or trust. And you think about this a lot. You definitely think about this a lot. She's overlooking the whole situation. Anything else? I just said you definitely think about the situation. Look what came out. This will come to a closure. It just might take a little bit of while before you have that tower moment or you get to put some of those 10 wands. These burdens... It's going to take a little bit of time before this gets balanced out. For some Geminis that watch this reading, it's going to take a little bit of time before you get the balance. But if you do the homework, you'll figure it out. Some of you are losing. If you're not losing sleep over it, you're losing a lot of. I get happiness. It's like I feel like you're fighting for happiness within. Emotionally, mostly emotionally, this does feel like it's a work thing. I'm gonna tell you, it feels like it's a work thing. Some of you, it is a love situation that you don't have control with from the past that you watch. Jesus Christ, could say anything more that's keeping you fucking stuck? Fucking reading. This reading's getting on my nerves, to be honest. The Strength card with the seven of Pentacles reversed. The fucking past card came out last. How about that? I said it and then it showed up. The Three of Swords reversed. Not having control of that situation or the power to make the right judgment, go within, do the emotional structure power to the ending of cycle. Somebody's watching. It's the past. Keeping it lingering. Instead of putting more focus in oneself, they're focusing on something that's not good for them, that they should be moving the fuck away from. Yeah. Some people are going to be hating my Gemini reading. It's all right. I don't care. That's what the cards are saying. Whoever that's for, whether it was the cross watcher that did this to you or you're doing this to yourself, take it for how that one may resonate. That one was kind of like, what in the hell? All right. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to Cancer. Hello, everybody. Hope there are people still watching after Gemini's fucking crazy ass reading. Here we go. Cancer. This guy is just a car salesperson. Good luck selling those cars, Paul. If that's what you are. If you're a car salesman, if that's what you do, Paul. Good luck. Hope you're making that bread. Oh, you're talking about me, a car salesman? Full of it. Paul's talking about me. Car salesman full of it. Paul, I don't think you know your ass from your elbow. And you're in a chat room with 132 people that watch for a reason, because I'll tell them shit that will come true, you fuckhead. Oh. Now you can leave, Paul. Mm-hmm. That's all right. I just told that cocksucker to leave. All right, here we go. Page of Swords for Cancer reversed. What the fuck? What's going on with Cancer? I don't know if it was an air sign, an earth sign, but somebody out there dealt with an air sign, an earth sign. But let me tell you something. We've got an air sign. Page of Swords. The Lovers reversed. There's somebody. There may be a fucking air sign that's on your last fucking nerve, or has been Cancer. For some of you, there's an air sign that you just fucking, you don't like the way they operate, or you know that they breadcrumb situations, or you may feel like they need to fall off for some reason. Secretly, I feel like you're very aware of this, or you can trust what you believe. Look at, you can trust what you believe. What else is here? Some of you, this could just be an acquaintance. I feel like an acquaintance, like an associate, acquaintance, maybe somebody in your family, or could have been somebody you were willing to build with at some time. I bet you the next card's fucking no, but you're not building with them. I don't give a fuck if it's a lover, a person, what the fuck it is. The answer is no. No. Just like Paul. Why don't you come wash my car, bitch? Come balance that shit out, Paul. No. You should never come to someone's chat room if you don't know how they're going to respond to you. I don't care. I don't feel like you're going to build in that direction, or you're meant to have that victory with that person. Whether it was an acquaintance or a family situation, or for some of you, a lover. Some of you, it was a lover that's just a little bit, you're just a little bit younger than, or they're just a little bit younger than you. All right. Here we go. I don't think you're stuck in your head about it or the balance of the situation. I don't feel like you're stuck on this. I think this is something you've thought about a lot. Just something that it feels like it pissed you off with that Page of Swords and the lovers and the juggling bullshit, or the foolishness of the whole fucking situation. It wasn't a secret, or you weren't delusional, like having delusional thoughts about this. The Judgment reversed. You might have felt like they're yeah, I feel like you felt like this person was very wishy-washy. 1 minute, like, probably played the scales of like the good bad person, you know, like might have told you that's kind of how they were, or showed you that about themselves. Show me something about something else. This feels like you've already given this thought, already dealt with this, and the outcome is, with this past situation, not moving towards it or taking action towards preferably an air sign. Give me something to clarify that. Definitely not taking action Look at what jumped out beside you. Look at, you do not have passion, regard for this person. You got the King of Swords reversed, and before I already raised it, the Queen of Swords reversed. That's double to the hell no. Some of you are. Some of you, I feel like you think they lack honesty or integrity. Honesty or integrity, whoever this is for. That with the Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands reversed, Justice reversed, and the Strength reversed. I feel like you're feeling like this person lacks integrity or truth. Something about integrity, truth. Some of you are like, this person's some of you I'm getting like you think that this person, this air sign's a bullshit artist kind of energy. I don't know. Just gonna say what the cards show. I'm letting it rip. This is whatever wants to come out. I just say what I see and feel and let it roll. Then we get Paul's up in here. Paul, you want a cracker? Anyways, let's keep going. I'll leave poor Paul alone. Let's go to Leo. I just saw the sun card. They told me, let's go to Leo. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Oh, people. Some people are just fucked in the head. They just don't learn. They just don't know when to drop the fuck on their head. Or shut their fucking mouth. Not communicate. You know? You don't have something good to say, then don't say it at all, bitch. That's for that bastard that came in. I shouldn't say that, but I did anyway. Here we go. Some of you guys are fighting or trying to leave the discovery of an ending. You're definitely trying to discover how to not feel emotionally unreceived, or some of you, the messages, don't forget if things have been tough on you emotionally for the sign of Leo, whether you're a man or a woman, things are going to get better. If it feels like the wheel hasn't been spinning, I don't care if this is with love. Holy shit, the wheel hasn't been spinning, or the world has been on its head for you, or things haven't been turning in your favor when it comes to with your stress, your health, your money, whatever the situation is. Don't focus on that. Keep on moving on. Keep on building. Keep on building. The judgments that may feel like you're not getting right now, or feel like they're not scratching the surface, here you are, Leo. You're going to get the strength. This may take a little bit of time. Don't allow self-sabotaging thoughts to allure you or take control of you at this time. Some of you guys are not in communication with either a Leo, a Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody's not moving towards them or not communicating with them, emotionally closed off, whether that's you, Leo, or them. Some of you, it's a fire sign, air sign, water sign. Not really wanting to invest in something right now, not really looking at it that way, or wanting to even pay attention to that, celebrate with that, or juggle with the situation. For a lot of you, this has to do in love. I feel like what you're trying to learn and build towards is your own structure and stability at this time. For you to get the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles upright, and now I have it around the King of Pentacles in reverse, trying to focus on your stresses, or come out, get the correct judgment about stresses in financial areas, also maybe emotional areas of your life, things that are emotionally acceptable or not. I'm trying to go after the action of this. Some of you are either going to go to the action of it or transform, or looking to transform, there's a lot of wanting to get balance or not feel like you're being breadcrumbed, or like you have to look over your shoulder, or you're not wanting to deal with deception at this time. There's some kind of, like, if you feel being deceived is there, you're not wanting to face it or deal with it be hung up on it. Hangman reversed. Knight of Cups upright. Why? You're just like, nah, I'll move my on my merry way kind of energy. Like, no, I'm not going to be stuck in suspense or worry about a situation. I'll move on. Three of Swords, 10 of Swords. If it doesn't feel like, if you don't have the patience for it, or it doesn't feel like there's stability or transformation in it, it's because you're seeing truth and clarity of a situation, or you have. Some of you've seen truth and clarity of a situation, and that's what your reading's telling me. Some of you, it's with a love situation, or if you should even chase after this. Temperance reversed, stability reversed on its head. When you're all about wanting to figure, it's like you have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Knight's wanting to build, but then you're stressed out about where to build or what you're going to build when it comes to your finances. Some of you, I hope it's not your health, but that could be your health as well. Page of Pentacles. Still trying to go in that pursuit, but down at the bottom, knowing this has been something that's been bugging you or that needs work, that you need to, take on like a boss. Emotionally, if things haven't been changing of the past, you're probably putting the brakes on going after that and going after what makes you feel happy with inside of your own bubble, situation, circumference. I don't know, something of the sort like that. Because you got the Fool reversed, the Nine of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, Seven of Pentacles upright with the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you may get information about a past situation too. You might get more information about something of the past that you weren't really fighting to look for or worried about it coming in, but then all of a sudden that information makes a little bit of chaos. It might make a celebration not show up, or somebody stay like that, kind of at a distance, walking away from a celebration that could have been had. Ace of Pentacles, overall, I feel like your foundation stability is very important right now, and trying to balance that, or maybe the situations out in your life in general might be very important too. That's what I'm seeing. Hold on, guys. I got a message. Just going to check what it is. Okay. All right. That's what I have for Leo so far. I don't know if I'm going to give you any more. I kind of want to. I might give you a little flash. Let's do a flash. Show me a flash. Give me a little tinge more of something for Leo. Give me a tinge more. What else is here for Leo? Some of you are just not willing to compete. Some of you are not willing to compete to feel like you're being treated as an option. Or some of you are not wanting to feel confused emotionally at all at this time. You're like, no. Some of you are looking ahead, Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands, not wanting to compete. And it feels like you're not wanting to compete to feel like being an option, or feeling a little emotionally like somebody's treating you like an option. What else is here? Leo, King of Wands, the Star card reversed, the Magician, and you making a decision towards what? Trusting your intuition, the Empress, the Sun card, Leo. That's all about you. It's all about you. So the King of Wands to the Star card reversed. Some of you are starting to passionately realize there may be something you can't manifest in, or something that's just not coming around, or you're seeing things clearly. You're making a decision to see things clearly, or you will if you haven't done it. High Priestess with the Empress. You're probably trying to stay grounded and figure shit out, or you're going to. But at the same time, I feel like the big part of the message is you're not wanting to be treated like an option, and you're trying to stay in your happiness. That's very important for you. So some of you are really working on the discovery of how to do that. Some of you are really working on the discovery how to do that, Leo, and you're building towards it. And you're gonna continue to build towards it. That's what I have for the sign of Leo. Continue on to Virgo. Here we go. Virgo babies, my Virgo babies, how you doing? Okay. Oh, yeah. Virgo. I don't usually get that many assholes in my chat. It's sometimes. You know what I get? I get a lot of those sex bot comments. Oh, come to my page. I'll fiddle your piddle, or whatever the fuck they say. Half this shit doesn't make sense that they write in my comments. And I channeled the other day while I was laughing at them. Most of my fucking dislikes are those assholes because I block them or I report them. But let's go on to Virgo's energy. Here we go, Virgo. Virgo. Whatever wants to come out for Virgo, spit it. Some of you are not giving any time to a motherfucking fire sign. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you, maybe it's a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but it looks like a fire sign. Emotionally, you might close the door on this situation. You are like, I'm not building with you, or I don't feel I can trust this emotional endeavor. Holy shit. I feel like you already know this or went through this for some of you. There was a connection that might have came in swiftly and left just as swift as it came in. What in the fuck? With the Two of Cups reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed. Some of you, it was a fire sign, water sign, potentially. The Wheel of Fortune, clarify that for Virgo. Some of you, I almost feel like some of you, what it's telling me is if something came in and it showed you shit of the past, you're like, no, I won't build with it. I don't trust it. Opposite side of the deck. Ten of Cups reversed. You're like, it's not worth my time. I just saw Truth and Clarity card. It's a hell to the no. Knight of Cups. Knight of something reversed. Could have been a fucking Gemini. Could have been a Leo. Could have been an Aries. Could have been Saggy or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe a Gemini. For some of you, maybe a Cancer. What else do we have? You gots to go. I'm not staying here. The Tower. You are all about looking pretty and work. Some of you are very invested with work or have a lot of work coming up your way. Maybe from now to your birthday, you know there's a lot that's going to happen with work or is now, and it's going to continue. Okay. I don't know why I get that, but some of you are really invested in taking control of a situation around you, and it feels work-related, or hoping you can get the control and clarity around work. Some of you, this means a lot to you right now. 10 of Pentacles. I don't know. I hope it's not telling me some of you have been overworked, because that could be what's coming out too. Some of you, I feel like I saw the Queen, now I saw the King. Some of you might have been overworked, and you're thinking about speaking up. Or you just internally know this, Virgo, and that's your sign. You internally know you've been working or taking on a lot. Some of you may want to move away from a job or not move away from a job, or know there's a situation, whether it's a new lover or reconciliation, where it's just like there's no happy ending kind of with this either job situation or a love situation. Some of you, you have one more than a job. You have a couple jobs. What do you, Uber or something? I don't know. But like you have more than one job, it's telling me. Some of you, the Magician reversed and the Moon. You're going to figure out what to do with the Hierophant. But right now, some of you right now just kind of like waiting before you move on is what this tells me. I've got the Seven of Wands, the Star card upright, but feeling like it's just too much to carry. Some of you might cut a job out. I feel like you're going to cut a job out, or it's a lover. That's on top of the lovers. You're either going to cut a lover out that you just started fucking with, or just started playing around with, or talking to, or they cut you out, the Judgment, and moving on. Some of you, whether it's a work situation or a love situation, you're like, no, it's toxic. It's too much. And you're kind of waving goodbye to it. you're discovering that that's going to be the momentum or the outcome, and it's going to make you happy with the 1111 card, the Four of Wands. That's how you get a celebration, but you have to take the risk, the leap of faith. You have to figure out what situation suits you best and what doesn't. And I feel like that's what you're tending to in your mind, Virgo. Virgos are very intellectually smart and quiet people. Typically, they fucking listen to everything and don't miss much. All right, let's keep going. But King of Swords, Queen of Swords. I said I seen her. I said I seen her. This is all about when you're ready to take action or step a foot to whatever you're wanting to do. Whether this is with a love connection or a work thing. Some of you, it is a love connection. I dropped this on the Ace of Cups. Whether it's brand new love or it's a reconciliation, you're going to figure out the clarity. Even if it's been keeping you feeling like this, you're going to get the wisdom, the downloads, the information you need to take that seat and balance out whatever. Honestly, some of you, it looks like it's not going to be the one you move towards. It looks like there's a different option, and this option it just may not be invested with. Definitely have a lot of water, air, and fire energy. So whatever sign you may have dealt with, that's what the cards are showing. All right, that's Virgo. We're going to do Libra. Give me 1 second. Gotta make sure I give everybody enough time for the reading. All right. Here we go for Libra. Do I have mods in here? Because if I have mods in here, I'm sure they'll take out people that act like that. Thank you, Gentle Rain ASMR. Thank you. Thank you. The heat's been kicking my ass. Oh, for days now. I'm down here. Like, I don't know if you can see it. My nose has sweat on it. I'm sweating. It doesn't show you that much on the floor. I can see it in the bright ass lights in my face, like my forehead glistening and shit. Let me put this over it. Wipe my face off. My juice is getting over the table. I don't want it to ruin any of these cards. All right, Libra. On to Libra. Yes, I'm chewing ice. I know that was probably very annoying. I didn't think I was that close to my microphone. I'm sorry. So sorry. What the hell is that crunch? Here we go. All right. Okay. We have your first card. Whatever wants to come up for Libra. I wanted to come out. Some of you are like holding back on anything that doesn't feel good, or discovering that might be that's the best way to handle certain situations right now. Almost like you don't want to be lied to about a victory that you want to build towards or head in kind of energy. You could be building towards a lot of success, work, or putting your head into the game of work at this time, and have already made this decision. Anything that's been lying to you, whether you dealt with a water sign, air sign, fire sign, I don't feel like you're investing or letting it really tear you apart, or being held, letting anything toxic bother you. You're kind of putting that pushing that to the side. Some of you, it's an Aquarius, it's a Leo. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But I don't feel like you're letting it be a distraction. You're looking to get balance, but you also feel like I feel like there's some Libras out there that feel like you guys, like somebody you had a lot of passion for left you out in the cold, and you might have wanted the balance. I don't feel like you want this anymore. I feel like you've gotten strong enough to recognize this and build probably on your own Emotionally, you're like, nah, you can't really emotionally affect me. Some of you have your emotions turned off to a love situation that you dealt with. Libra is what the reading tells me. But then you think about it, or you wonder if they'll try to come towards you. Give me something else, Libra. Probably think about this before bedtime, or when you can collect your thoughts. Your readings haven't been that different for me. Every time I get your reading, it's like if you think about somebody that you put time and effort in, every time you get these thoughts or think about this person, you go right back into work or focusing on what makes you happy. You don't give it much. You don't let it rent too much time in your head, or I don't feel like you're willing to fight for it. If anything, I think you're like you've accepted that you may move on, or that you have moved on. I feel like an acceptance, maybe it had to do with getting away from a situation that you just got tired of thinking about or losing sleep over. So some of you already have went through this stage, and some of you may be going through that now. King of Wands with the Magician. It's almost like your heart, you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve because you're thinking about the focus of all the skill sets that you have. You're tired. You become tired of wondering about an emotional chapter or what would happen. Now you're focusing on this. And you're moving on from a situation that either you didn't take action with this person and dumped them, or they dumped you. I feel like they left you behind. They might have went and played around with 2 or 3 different people as well for some of you. And just to clarify, there you are. Holy shit. That's truth and clarity. Your reading is pretty much easily said and done. Some of you could be moving away as well. Moving away or be at a distance from this person at this time. If that resonates for you, Libra. I feel like as I started to go, it'll make sense to some people. I don't know why. Anything else I can give Libra real quickly? Anything else I can give Libra real quickly? Just give me 1 second, everybody. Anything else I can give Libra real quickly? All right. Quick flash. The quick flash hit. Libra. What else is here for Libra? They want to come out. They're going to come out. You might just have been tired of not getting a victory with somebody. Feeling hung in suspense with a situation, or feeling juggled in a situation. 3 of pottery, 3 of swords, 3 could have been 2 or 3 other people in the problem. There's another 3 on the bottom behind it, and not building towards it, not really wanting to work with it. Some of you may have found something out. Some of you may have found out that somebody was playing with other options, and now you're like, you're not wanting to move in the direction that they're moving in, or really want to open up communication about it. I hope you didn't do this, but it does feel like it was done to you. It just doesn't seem like somebody has control of the situation or wants to be bothered by it. Some of you, it could be a fire sign, earth sign, air sign. That's what I got for you guys. I don't really feel like you're getting bothered by this. Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the King of Cups. You've cut your emotions off to it, and you've accepted the ending of the situation. I feel like you've accepted the ending of a situation, or you got more intel than you expected to, and it took a little bit longer than you expected when it came to wanting to have that celebration with this person. It wasn't worth fighting for. Emotionally, you're not upset. High Priestess, you may have ignored it for a while because that's in the reverse. The Star, the Magician reversed. You were being lied to, and you decided to make a decision. The Empress reversed, and the 7 of Pentacles. This may have gone on for a while. You may have dealt with somebody that likes to be like a player. For some of you Libras, and you figured it out, or you're gonna figure it out. Some of you are gonna figure this out. There's somebody that likes to be a player or deal with too many energies, I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting. That's what I got for Libra. All right, next sign. Here we go. Scorpio. In just a second. It's so different when I take my headphones out. So different. Scorpio. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing up in here? You doing good? Please remember to hit the like button if you like what you see. And here we go. Sorry, I haven't chewed ice in a while, but it's hot. My face is hot right now. Got to chew that ice. And I'm sick of tasting my Red Bull tastes like water. Like I don't like it. I don't like it. Scorpio, whatever wants to come out for you. What do we get for Scorpio? The way that wanted to come out, you're getting it. Some of you are willing. Some of you are pursuing something, wanting to pursue a direction. I feel investment. Some of you may have been wanting to invest in something. It could be a person, but it feels like some of you may want to start working with building towards an investment, investing in something. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with stocks or something. I feel investment energy on the Fool and the King of Swords. Here's something else. If you've been back and forth on an investment, I would take the risk. Maybe when you feel confident about it, I would take the risk. It looks like it's been something you've been thinking about or worried about taking the risk with, some kind of investment. This could be something to do with stocks. I've never talked about stocks ever, or something like that. I think it's worth the risk. If you've been worried about it mentally, emotionally, it may be worth it. It may be worth that. It may give you that 10 of Cups energy, that emotional independence or success of a stock. Balance and justice. That to me is something you're nervous about or not sure of. It looks like you win. Like you get this. You get this. You may get whatever you're looking at. Thank you for the super chat, Andrea. Anything else? I would say go in the direction. Take a chance. Don't overspend or just when you see something that feels right emotionally. If something emotionally grabs you to try it, it might be worth your investment. It may be. Don't go, balls deep or belly deep in the situation. Like what I mean by that is don't spend more than you can handle. That's not what I'm telling you to do. So just make sure if you have it to invest and you've been thinking about it, it may be well worth it when your mind's kind of at a calm ease or your emotional aspect of the feeling of this feels right. Go after it. Trust it. I don't know who that's for, but there's somebody that needed to hear that. I've never brought stocks up, but I feel stocks on that. What else is here? You're getting the strength. It could produce a celebration or make you very happy. You're getting the strength, learning and growing about this situation or about that. Anything else? Some of you haven't communicated to too many people about it. 10 of Wands. Some of you are wondering if it's worth the hassle. Page of Swords. You're very back and forth on do I take the risk or do I not? Could be with stocks. Anything else that needs to show up other than what I got here? Anything else I can give the sign of Scorpio? Anything else? Some of you are just getting ready to start emotionally having fun again, too, is what the reading shows me. If that stock thing doesn't fit, some of you just are growing towards that, especially if you've been cut with communication or ties. I just said so you're moving towards starting over, building that way. Whatever. Let's see. What do we got? As long as it doesn't feel toxic. So some of you are going to go out and celebrate as long as it doesn't feel toxic or untrustworthy. That's cool. Or if it doesn't, as long as it doesn't feel like lustful, I see you could possibly, your outcome could be taking action, pursuing this. Some of you are pursuing a situation that is going to be a good foundation, but it's because you're going to look at it correctly. So like that, you're going to make sure that what you build toward isn't building towards you like this. Some of you may just be ready for this the next connection, whatever that's all about, and moving towards it or taking the action and stepping into it kind of energy. That's cool. That is cool. I just said you're ready. I feel like you're pursuing your next potential love situation and you're going to be ready to look at it clearly. You've probably already had too many nights like that you're done with. And while you've been focusing on your stability, if you've been patiently focusing on stability or working towards keeping things as even kilter as possible. Well, guess what? Now you're gonna get like that cup is coming towards your way. That love interest could show up for you, Scorpio. For you, Scorpio, the Death card, Victory card, just showed me in the shuffle right after. What else is here? Some of you, this isn't a secret. What else? Or this isn't. Some of you, it's no secret that you've been patiently waiting for this, and if you know you can't trust it, you'll recognize it from past situations. That's what the reading shows me. Anything else, Scorpio? Whatever wants to come up. And you'll walk away. If somebody tries to come in like a player, you'll fucking bounce. Scorpio will fucking bounce. You will say deuces. Look at his hand. See his hand? It almost looks like he's saying deuces. You will bounce quicker than the quickness. If they come off lying or or it's almost like you're really trusting yourself. And it might have been because you had to take your own journey or move on towards your own journey and really analyze situations for what they were. Really scope them out, whatever this is all about. Some of you really had to scope out situations. It helped you move on. It helped you with your passion. These tower moments that you may have had to deal with, you know what they did? They put you in like the right thought perspective. And if somebody comes in like this, you'll have your back towards it. And you will not passionately open up to it or allow to be treated like that. Because you've learned from, look at this shit, because you've learned from these past situations and you don't want to be guarded. Who doesn't want to be guarded? You. Your reading is done. You've analyzed. Let me show you guys. You've analyzed the past where you knew you couldn't have a celebration or you had to discover, fuck it, it's time to move on. You've already went inside and done this work. You've already had to sit there. Some of you have been pretty sitting at home, building up who? Building up you. And now I think you have opportunity coming pretty soon here. For some of you, I see opportunity. It's almost like the reading's telling me you've been ready for opportunity, but you've been chill without worrying about opportunity. Thank you, Maureen, for this super chat. All right, we're going to move on to, I believe, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Here we go. What did... Maureen, that was very nice. I thought she wrote something, so I looked. Sagittarius. Saggy. Here we go. Whatever wants to come out for Sag. Show me something for them, please. What do you got? For my fire signs, Sagittarius. Saggy. What do we got for you? We're ready. Go. Truth and clarity. If there was something you lacked truth and clarity of, you don't anymore, or you figured out what that was. Some of you, it was an air sign you dealt with or an earth sign. Some of you, if it was emotionally upsetting, I bet you it's not any... you're balancing it out. It still kind of sucks. You're still balancing it out. You may still communicate with them. Some of you are very independent. King of Pentacles. When it comes to the love situation, you're not really focused on it because you got the truth and clarity in a situation that just didn't work out. What else is next? Queen of Cups. You might be kind of not emotional. You're trying to stay focused and balanced and not being emotionally bothered or wanting to feel like you either emotionally got manipulated or you did it to them, vice versa. Some of you, I'm going to call it out, that they could have made you feel like you did it to them when they did it to you. I don't know what the fuck that is. But overall, King of Wands, the Tower, and the Three of Cups. Some of you have recognized the emotional balance or upheaval of a situation. You've gotten the truth and clarity of it. The emotional connection. When one person cares about one person and the other person has no emotional attachment, it doesn't go very far for very long. It fucking ends up in the fucking toilet or down the river, however you want that said. King of Wands. King of Wands reversed. Somebody's kind of not holding on to this emotional baggage or pain anymore with the Nine of cups above it, still trying to get out of it a little bit, may still have to communicate or talk to the person, does focus on their work a lot, or that's what their focus is on. The Tower and the Three of Cups. As far as a celebration, I don't see this coming back to you. I think somebody knows that it just, somebody's already made up their mind that it's not going to happen again, or they're not going to go in that direction. Some of you, it's, you know it about an air sign, or an air sign knows about they're not coming towards you, or they know you're not coming towards them, whatever the fuck that is. Because you start with air over there, you got it over there. The happiness is a no. I feel like the happiness is on your worth right now. The King of Pentacles, and you came out right after that. Being patient with it, and I'm going to put that with the King of Pentacles, potentially building that momentum with that for you. Some of you just may want to give a better life, or produce a stronger foundation in general, and that's the justice you're seeking. Magician, you're going to get what you want. Might not be in love right off the bat, but you get the victory you want when it comes to that financial situation. You're going to get something you're looking for, even if it feels like it's taken fucking forever to show up. Just keep trusting with inside of yourself. I see you getting this. And don't compete for anything that's not willing to compete with you. That celebration shows up later. If something was left to be left out in the cold, it's just teaching you something, helping you learn to move on. Some of you, it may have just been a big heartbreak. I don't feel third party, but some of you, I'm wrong. It could have been third party. Some of you, fuck, it could have been third party. That's third party bullshit. Player, like bullshit. That's bullshit. This isn't a secret. It's been a burden. You are learning and figuring out how to take on your own obstacles in life. Let's go to the bottom. The Emperor building. Ooh. Some of you, all it's telling me is it took you a while to get the strength not to build with that individual. That's all this says. The Empress reversed, building reversed, the World before. It took you a while to kind of get away from it, but you did. I feel like you did. You learned about it, but this is you holding on to it. This took you a while. You were going against within inside of yourself to make the decision, but you fucking did it. And a lot of it was a heartbreak or a fucking third party situation. But look, did you get out of that shit? Yeah, you did. Some of you got out of it because it just felt like this person you dealt with made it felt like you were always getting juggled, or giving you that feeling like they were always going to move on, like you weren't going to be the judgment at the outcome at the end of the day. Some of you, it could be any sign: earth, fire, air sign. That's what I have for you. At the end of the day, I think you're going to go after your stability, or your pepping your step up with stability. That's the direction I see you heading in with the Two of Wands. Anything else for them? You're not losing sleep over this. It does look like you still may communicate, but you're not willing to compete with them, or be stuck in past tense energy. 10 of Wands, Hangman, Lovers. Some of you, it's an air sign, fire sign you dealt with. Air sign, fire sign, earth, water, everything's here, but I don't see the foundation taken off. I feel like I feel like it stayed in the past because you're focusing on your career, your finances, or what you can give to like the future family situation, whether you have children now or you end up having kids, whatever the hell that's about. Some of you, I feel like there's kids involved. Emotionally, not really getting stuck and thought about something that was hard to let go of, that you thought about trying to get back towards your good graces. Somebody thought about doing this, then they realized I can't take control of the situation. It's probably fucking, it's almost like I was scratching at something that's never going to fucking grow up or change. Now I've got to manifest things better for me that don't come at me or make me feel like I'm the toxic one. And even if it means I got to go after my own stability, my own happiness on my own for a while. And I feel like you're aware of this, Sagittarius. Some of you are aware of this. That's your message. Thank you for the super chat, Kathy. Okay. All right. Some of you are transforming and knowing that you just can't go backwards. Some of you are learning that you can't go backwards, look backwards, and you're taking a leap of faith with it. I don't know who that's a specific one for somebody. You're not being stuck on it emotionally. You've given up on something that's given up on you. I hate to say it like that, but that's what you've done. And it's good. It's not a bad thing. That's healthy. You realizing, I got to fucking go after my emotional independence and find my balance where I want my structure, from my, you do you over here, boo. I'll do me over there, boo, kind of energy. You're transforming into that powerful energy, or you have been. It feels like I have been getting the strength and doing this for quite some time, reading for Sagittarius, and I'm talking to the Saggy. Did you go in? Did you do the homework? It seems that fucking way to me. All right, let's move on. Capricorn. Capricorn. All right. Capricorn. What's here for Capricorn? What's here for Capricorn? Made it all the way to you guys. It's an hour and 30 minutes. Almost an hour and 31 minutes. It's cigarette time. Capricorn. Do I have a lighter down in my pocket? I think so. Thank you guys all. I should have said this much earlier. Thank you guys all for the nice comments about my son. That was very nice of you. About the pictures I shared with him. Thank you all. Damn it, I should have said that in the beginning. It's all right. Capricorn. What we got for you? Whatever wants to come up for Capricorn. One more. What do we got for you? I liked how that one shuffled. It has, there's somebody's you're holding on to a past person, or a past person's holding on to you. It does feel like somebody's thinking about you. I'm going to tell you off the bat. Someone's thinking about you. Jump. You might have walked away from this person, or if you didn't walk away from this person, and what the hell? What the hell? So some of you did walk away. Others of you, they walked away from you, but they're thinking about you. That's what my reading says. They walked about you, but they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you bad. Some of you, they're watching your ass. They be watching you. That some bitch is staring at you. They may be watching you get success or have success. They're watching you. They're fucking watching you. Both these cards are staring at you. Over, like, and she's like, overlooking my emperor and looking at you. Somebody's struggling to move away from your energy. Move on from you. Somebody's not accepting an ending with you. That's what I see. I hope I'm not reading it backwards and this is you. But it could be. Just bear that in mind. Here's the why. I got the why. Holy shit, I got some of the why. Somebody that you were building with, or once did build with. You built a lot with. I don't feel like you were at the bottom of the pit when you started to build with them either. I feel like you were already growing, and they helped you grow a little more at one point, and something came crashing down, and that's probably why they watch you or sit in your energy. You might have also stopped competing for it or for them. You might have had to give it a lot of thought and recognize it's not a wish fulfillment for you. Or just felt like it's not something you want to battle for or chase after. Why? Look at why. It's too fucking much. It was a learning experience. And you felt like you couldn't find grounding or happiness. This might have stretched a little bit further than you wanted it to. It might have been carried on for a bit longer within you than you wanted to carry it, is what I mean. Some of you, it was a Gemini. fucking Gemini that's younger than you. Still hanging and lingering in your energy, or still looking at what you do. It may be really hard for them to tell the truth about scenarios, or hide secrets, or make decisions. Somebody's holding back or missing building with you. Whether it's an air sign, fire, or water sign, they're focused on this earth sign. There may be no commitment or communication right now, and I feel like that's what bothers them. Or the fact that they could feel like they're juggling too many things and seeking to get balance with that in life. This person's most likely at a distance from you. Celebration. Why? It's like somebody wants a celebration with you because emotionally they're trying to get. It's like they want to come back emotionally towards you and have a victory, but they don't know how to make the world spin in their favor. It is on their mind. And who's on their mind? You. Your reading was easy. That was fucking easy. All right. Give me something else for Capricorn on that deck. Give me something else. Okay. Those cards don't want to get lifted up. There's a reason for it. No victory. The secret. It's no secret you didn't get a victory with this person, or that this already came out with my other deck. They were juggling you. Some of you were being juggled. Somebody was juggling you. And now they think about a victory they could have had with you. They haven't left your energy. That's what it says. Nope. What else is here? Think a little bit more, Spirit. Get down and dirty with it. Definitely could have been a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that's not happy but wants to move towards your direction, emotionally still attached to you, thinks about you a lot when they think about you. Could have been a Gemini. Lovers reversed. Stability is really unsure of where they are, stability or mentally and emotionally at the same time. They want to pursue action emotionally. They think about it, but then they get upset because of the ending they had with you. This was fucking simple. They get upset because of the ending they had with you, being left out in the cold. They're not, and financially, they have. This person has financial burdens. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed, stability upright. Word stressing out about stability. Stressed out emotionally about walking away, wanting action or thinking about taking action towards you. The Empress reversed, the Tower. Not really feeling. I'm going to tell you, it's a fucking Gemini. It's a past Gemini or air sign that played around with you. And now they're thinking about, should I try to reach out or reconcile? Maybe they have tried already. King of Cups. Or maybe they're not willing to fight the battle, or they know that you're not going to fight for it. But that's what they wonder. Some of you, it's what they wonder. They want the balance, and they're hoping to get the strength to balance out the situation, or they've already tried to do this towards you. That's what I got for you guys. Okay. Hope that made sense to somebody out there. Here we go. We get double juggling energy, though. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Next sign. Aquarius. Ooh, my stomach just gurgled. I didn't eat much today. Oh. Aquarius. Whatever wants to come out, Spirit. Whatever wants to come out. Aquarius. Oh, shit. Gotta check my text. I'm just going to leave it open so I can see if the person responds. Aquarius, what's going on? Some of you have finally gotten the patience or the acceptance that you couldn't deal with a fucking Sagittarius or Aries, Leo. That's for somebody out there. Let's get your energy. If I can. You're not worried about the past. If somebody treated you in a position where they like to play, somebody had wandering eyes. I get somebody you dealt with may have had wandering eyes and this upset or bothered you for whoever the fuck that's for. This past connection, you've emotionally kind of pulled back or withdrawn from this situation. For Aquarius, you might have went out with somebody and it was like you didn't like when they would fucking stare at people. Whoever the fuck that's for. What else is here? Aquarius. The devil. You found it to be toxic or like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Maybe it was a Cappy. I don't know. The Empress, you might have reversed. I feel like embarrassing energy around the situation. When you tried to build in the situation in love, you've decided I can't. Some of you have come to the situation, whether it's a water sign, there's a lot of water here. Could have been a water sign. Could have been an earth sign. You got water, earth, mostly. Water, earth, and water or another earth sign that you've mulled over a situation or realized there can't be a judgment in a situation or there just wasn't any patience with the situation. If something felt like it was just deceitful, you're not battling with it or worried about building in that direction at this time. And you've made this decision. You've made it. Some of you, there was a lot to this situation. You figure it out. Probably that like I gotta move on, or I feel like I'm not gonna move towards them. It was no secret. Like I want balance somewhere else. You want balance somewhere else. Look at you want balance somewhere else. I feel like you're starting over. Some of you are cutting out. Could be another air sign, water sign. Maybe I'm gonna say water, air, earth sign that just was too many battles, and you're not moving towards them. You're not moving towards it. Anything else? Aquarius. Wow. Okay. Maybe this is why you're not moving towards it. It was either a serious heartbreak or it was interference. That, to me, screams interference. Things getting in the way of a home life, which made you realize I need to move on. I need to practice to remember who I am. It might have been a little hard to do this. I'm going to tell you, it might have been a little hard to do this and walk away from somebody that was playing games, whether it was pursuing action or just you were struggling to come out of your head about it and building like a new phase of life or a new foundation for yourself. You did get the power to walk away and dump the situation or stay out of it. Stay out of it. Let it be what it is. I feel like you finally said, you know what? I'm going after this. I'm not going to be breadcrumbed and I'm moving the fuck on. And if they came back, you would tell them, I don't want you. Or if they tried to, you would tell them, I don't want you. I don't want your cup. Because I have a deeper value for myself and I'm not risking it with you. Some of you are aware of that. Like, I'm not going to battle for this situation. The passion I once had that had me felt suspended in air, stuck, I learned from. And I'm not going to be guarded. I'm not going to manifest something that wasn't pursuing me or building with me correctly. And I feel like you're doing it right because enough became enough and you let this fall out. So now you might be presented with new love. That's what I have for you guys. Wow. Let's keep going. Pisces. Pisces. If these resonate or you like my channel, my bluntness, subscribe and drop a comment after the video if you want. I do read them. I do read the comments. The minute I get out of here, I gotta get in my car and fly out of here. So, Pisces. Let's hear for Pisces. Whatever wants to come out for them. Pisces. Pisces. What's here for you guys? Show me there. Show me what needs to be seen for Pisces. Whatever wants to show. One more. Three's a crowd. Whatever that's about. Three's a crowd. Just going to tell you. Some of you have lacked patience with somebody that was lying to you, or judgment when it came to stability. This might have been very, very ungrounding, unhappy energy. And there you are, finally upright. I think you're finally realizing I'm not going to fight for something, Pisces, that just doesn't want to pursue action with me, or that doesn't want to manifest with me. Some of you are at the crossroads of making a decision, knowing you can't reconcile. Could be with a water, air, fire sign, maybe earth, but it looks like water, fire, air. I feel like you're putting down these burdens, or you're working towards it. You've given this a lot of thought. You've realized that something is very toxic, and it would make you feel very ungrounded, unstable, unhappy, unnurtured. You've learned. Pisces is taking their power back. I feel like you're saying, I'm putting my fucking foot down, and I'm going to find celebrations that are meant for me. That's the balance I feel like you're seeking. And then you do have other celebrations that want to come towards you, or that you're going to find in time, or are going to find you, is what I'm seeing. Whoa. Okay. They wanted to jump. Some of you, though, still got an emotional attachment and need to move on and take control of that. Because you do have other victories that you could have. Both sides of my deck. You could have a victory and a really strong foundation, but I feel like you have to release somebody from the past. Somebody from the past that was very untrustworthy, that you put a little too much patience and time and effort into. They gotta go. They gotta go. And I think you know that. Motherfucker may have been juggling you. And that's probably why the tower happened. Some of you, whoever was juggling you, was an earth or fire sign. Strength card reversed. And now we got the Empress. There you are. And this was somebody you were invested in with love. I do think you've been giving this a lot of thought. Investing within inside of yourself to figure out what to do or how to do it. Emotionally, it's time to cut it out. And I feel like you're working on taking that leap of faith. You're starting to recognize, I got to pay attention to my value and get the balance. The same fucking reading on these cards are showing up in what I just pulled. That's pretty wild. And I'm just pulling them off the bottom. Let's shuffle and give you a little more. Pisces. What else is here for Pisces? I noticed that right off the bat. I was like, wow, some of these are I just showed you in the larger deck. What else is here? Oh my God. Remind yourself, I'm going to tell you, remind yourself about this last card and moving on energy. Remind yourself about this last card, moving on energy, especially if it's with a fucking Leo. But it looks like you're building progress. I feel like you're building progress, getting the right direction. Some of you need to know the right direction is trusting within inside of yourself, not stressing about a situation, moving on from a situation, knowing that's what's right. I don't feel like you're supposed to communicate or grow in an area. Even if at times you thought it was meant for you, if the person's not willing to accept you and only you and wants to come at you like very playful, or it's been emotionally keeping you in this kind of energy, I feel like it's time for you to move on, because it's going to bring in a stronger emotional connection for yourself and the next love connection you end up with. But only you can tell yourself that, or trust your own intuition on that situation. Some of you, bottom of the deck, it could have been a Leo that rocked your world or screwed you up when it came to believing you could have a family situation or the security. They didn't take action or cut you off, cut and dry, whether it was a Leo, earth sign, air sign, water sign. Somebody of the past kept you feeling suspended for too fucking long. And the answer is it's not, this person's not the person to fight for. And it definitely could be a Leo that I think you're transforming into realizing it's not there for you. Didn't have to be a Leo, could be any sign. I feel like you need to build on moving on and remind yourself, like I said, that you are the magician and you have the keys and the tools and skills and abilities to go after life the way you see fit. Go after somebody that wants you for who you are, not somebody that wants to juggle you or start to move towards you and then just fall off the fucking rock or the mountain. Emotionally not there for you or left you in the cold, might have ghosted you. It's Time to move on. That's what I got for you, Pisces. Some of you are working towards that and giving that love back to yourself, and know that's the action you need to pursue when it comes to this lover or this love situation. The Hermit reversed, Queen of Wands. This is telling me trust yourself in your own discoveries, because this person might have been juggling you. So somebody was juggling you, and you're finally releasing it mentally. Some of you are mentally completely done. But emotionally, I feel like you're still fighting that tower, that collapse of the tower that was meant to happen, so you could have new foundations, new future events show up in your life, like this, true love connections that will treat you right, build with you right. That is the reading I have for Pisces. I hope you guys enjoyed these readings. I want to say thank you all for watching, for being a part of this channel. I will see you all again soon, maybe a day or two. I am going to go get my child now. You all have a good night. Be safe. Thanks for the comments that weren't negative as fuck. I don't really want to pay attention to anybody's negative bullshit at this time, because I need to keep realizing what Spirit's been doing to me and why it's been doing it to me. You all have a good night, and I will see you later. Goodbye.